Hey, 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 this is your recap Auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Hello. First, I forgot to do this yesterday. Actually, I did it, but my recording was bad, so I had to redo my beginning of my recording. So I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge these two gentlemen who blessed me with some, extra this week. I want to acknowledge my resident gentleman, James. Thank you, James, for your blessing. I did receive it, and I wanted to take time to thank you so much. And I want to also thank House of Sir James. The tales of the two James, baby. They bless your auntie on this week with some extra coins. And I don't look at that lightly. I don't take it lightly. I take it with joy because this is good ground. So I want to thank you, gentlemen, so much for giving that little extra. That extra, baby, it always helps. So thank y'all so much. So let's go ahead and get today's recap started with episode number 179 of Beyond the Gates. Y'all know again, final. This is a warning. This is the last new episode for the week. Okay, so just know that the remaining of the week after tomorrow, after today, will be all reruns. Okay, I guess on maybe Thursday. I don't know if they're gonna play football or whatever, but just know that today will be the last newest episode until next week. So again, I will have stuff dropping, but it might not be pertaining to the actual recap because we've already done those. But we're going to do front porches. So just want y'all to know. All right, enough with the church announcements. Hopefully y'all are ready for y'all gobble gobble day. I am kind of sorta, but I'll be ready when it's time for me to be ready. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. And we're going to get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are at the red door and we see the little Thanksgiving table all set up with Samantha. And then we see Martin and Smitty coming in talking about grabbing people and holding on to flags and not me. I guess he was playing uh, flag football or he was trying to grab somebody. I don't know, but I need to listen to this conversation. So, honey, they were so into each other, they didn't even notice that Samantha had decorated the table, baby. Oh, she got two candles and some flowers, girl. You cook? Oh, she did do it. She said she knew that June hasn't had a real home in years, so she just wanted to make sure that this was going to be a great Thanksgiving for her mammy. So Martin was trying to reach in to give her a hug. She was like, ew. Showers before hugs, because remember, they just came in from flag football. I think Eva didn't take that memo yesterday when Smith's sweaty ass Isaiah had just came from the gym, but Eva didn't give a food. So they tried to give her another hug, and she's like, "Ew, parents." All right, so we're at the next scene. We see another outdoor picture of in front of the country club. We see these bright ass flowers outside. Looks like a perfect spring day. Right now, beyond the gates, I'm gonna keep complaining until I see some snow outside and some fall leaves and shit. I'm so glad you suggested that we come here for dinner. That is Haley, honey, having dinner with her hubby, Bill. It's so many new takes on the traditional Thanksgiving menu. Well, yeah, I'm really happy that you up for it. Now we can, focus on each other instead of us spending the whole day cooking and cleaning. Oh, how you spoil me, Bill Hamilton. Oh, today and forever, he says. So the Duprees come in, honey, and they're greeted by I guess, the head waiter there. I'm sorry, I said the Hamiltons. I meant to say the Duprees. He says, Mr. and Mr. Dupree, happy Thanksgiving. Anita, and a wonderful Thanksgiving to you too, Eugene. Hey, Eugene. Happy Thanksgiving, Vernon says. Eugene says, allow me to escort you both to the table. Bitch, and that sequence outfit that Anita is wearing is like a chocolate. Kyo. And they doing an overhead shot as they walk slowly to their table and they walk past Bill and Haley's table. Why in the world would the Duprees be here, bitch? Because it's a Dupree place. Why are you asking Bill why would the Duprees be there? Let them, because I think they have their Thanksgiving meal there. So girl, just eat. Don't they have a chef at home who can whip up a feast for them or something? Oh, we found out that they always give Rowena Thanksgiving Day off to be with her own family. So coming there to the club is actually their tradition. Okay, that makes sense. So we're back at the Dupree table. So Anita looks a little sad. What's the matter, love? Oh, I was just thinking we're such a smaller group this year. Yes, he says, but for the best possible reasons. Our grandchildren have all found love. Just one more thing, honey, to be thankful for. And they grab hands. So Bill, at Bill's table, last Thanksgiving, he said, I wasn't fully divorced, so you and I were not able to spend it here at the country club. But now we can, baby. That's what counts. And she looked so frustrated. Bill, you knew that your ex and her family would be here, and you brought me here anyway? Why would you do that? I bet you her panties is gonna be real wet when she see Isaiah's ass coming there. What you want to bet? She ain't gonna be so mad then when she see Isaiah with a Z bring his old tall, fine, sexy ass up in there. Watch. So we back at Anita and Vernon's table. So what are you thinking now? Well, I was thinking that the things to be grateful are definitely piling up. And thankfully that Bill is our former son-in-law and he's sitting way over there and not over here. And just like clockwork, baby, Isaiah is the first person to show up at the dinner. Mm-hmm. And she just biting her lip. She sees him come in there, honey. She just biting her lip, girl. Girl, go somewhere, Haley. Happy Thanksgiving, Isaiah. You're looking dapper. I guess Anita, they were expecting him because remember, Jacob did say they can add an extra plate at the table, you know. Have a seat. Oh, thank you, he says. Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. and Mrs. Dupree. I appreciate the invite. Oh, please, Vernon says. Just call us Anita and Vernon. At Bill's table. Honestly, Haley, shit, I didn't realize it was going to be such an issue. Girl, you've been living behind these damn gates nearly a year now, and we've managed to coexist. He was like, okay, well, if you're so uncomfortable, we can always go somewhere else. It's fine. We're here now. Girl, you know you want to sit there and drool over Isaiah. Because when she gets a time alone, she going to definitely jump his bones all in that damn lobby. I mean, we might as well stay. Get the bop, 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 bop. Hey. All right, baby. We are at Orphy Jeans, and they just panned the counter, baby, with all of this pies and cakes and desserts. Mm. I see a pecan pie. I see I guess that's a cobbler, and that same old apple pie just been in that damn cake, that cake pan, that cake box since the show started. So, I mean, it looked good though. It looked good. All right, I see some blueberry cobbler. I see some pecan pie. I see a peach cobbler. I see the apple pie that's always in there. What else do I see? All right, I see some peach pie. I mean, some cherry pie. I see some muffins, and I see Eva. Girl, she got a blowout today, girl. No kicks today. It's all blowouts, and so she's there with her zaddy. It smells incredible in here. It's not really a blowout. I thought the way that the angle of the hair was, I thought it was like her hair was straighter, but it's just more, you know how you take the hair and you just stretch it, so it just seems to be more stretched. I mean, it smells so good in here, like extra incredible. So he tells her, he said, that is Orphy Jean's famous fried turkey. I have never had fried turkey before. Maybe I need to try that this year. Never have I had it? Maybe when I was invited over for dinner, but I don't think I've ever had it before. If I did, I think I will remember that. But I heard it's pretty good. He was like, if your mouth is watering now, Ted says, then your taste buds are going to be dancing in a minute. I guarantee that it's the best you ever had. Who said that? I guarantee. Now you must be an old school, old head if you know who said that. I guarantee. Tell me in the comments if you know. I don't think I've ever had fried turkey. Oh, you're in for a treat then, he says. When I tell you all of the extras are there at the counter, sitting in the booths and stuff, y'all better squeeze up in them booths and eat. And it better be some real food too. So yeah, I'm so stoked that we are spending our first Thanksgiving together anywhere. And I also get that it's a tough day for you, your first Thanksgiving without Nicole. I mean, thanks. Thanks for acknowledging that, but yeah. He just nodded his head. He just nodded it like, yeah. So we're back at the country club. So Nicole shows up. And Vernon, Nicole, I'm sure you've met Jacob's brother Isaiah. Yes, we met way back. So she says, yeah, it's my kids told me they ran into you. You know how proper Nicole is. But if you see that bitch dancing on damn IG beside Carla, aka Danny, Daphne got some moves. Daphne, aka Nicole, she be winded. She loved to do the wine, baby. You know, she used to be a video vixen back in the 90s. So yeah, she got some moves, honey. She black. So Isaiah's such a gentleman. He takes, helps Nicole to get into her chair. And she's like, thank you. It's really great to have you back again. He's like, oh, thank you. Will Martin and Kat be here soon? Martin is celebrating Thanksgiving at home with his family, and Kat is out of town with her boyfriend. Yeah, Tomas. Yeah, I remember him. He helped me with my employment contract. Yeah. Seems like a nice guy, Isaiah says. Well, Kat is fond of him, Nicole says. I didn't know that Nicole didn't care for Tomas like that. Well, maybe after what he did. I didn't know that she wasn't that fond of him like that. Wow. Will Vanessa be joining us? She Anita the pivoter. She pivoted that conversation real quick. Nicole was like, "No, honey." She told me to tell y'all thank you for the invite and for thinking about her, but she did make some other plans, probably up under Joey somewhere. Well, I'm glad to know that she won't be alone her first Thanksgiving without Dougie. I forgot. Damn. I mean, I wasn't saying the GD word, y'all. I forgot. And then I said, damn, okay? I don't that's one word I don't say. I definitely don't say that. Or at least I don't say it on purpose. Well, the twins. They didn't come home from Banneker. Well, she went up there to have an early Thanksgiving with her twins, but she is back now. Well, I should have known not to worry about Vanessa's social calendar. She has so many clients and connections. And I was sure she was just swatting all away all kinds of invitations. So Nicole's just nodding her head. So we're at Uptown and we see Vanessa there with this really nice, like a Versace esque raincoat. That's cute. I'm telling you, she's dressed like mob wife. Hello. You see candlelight and some champagne and flowers. Nobody's there. Well, your timing is impeccable. This is Joey coming from the back. He's a cook. We forget that part. Dinner is almost ready, he says, and this Riesling is perfectly chilled. Well, you were inviting me to eat up at Uptown. I assumed we'd have a room full of company. Uptown is closed for the holiday. Does he own Uptown? It wouldn't surprise me. What? I mean, I know you can buy it out because that's what the Duprees did for Anita and Vernon. Remember they was dancing that time. Damn. Y'all got money. It just seems like such a waste to have that big, beautiful kitchen unused, Joey said. So I spoke to the owner, a friend of yours, Vanessa says. He says, no doubt. And today we have the whole place to ourselves. Impressive. Well, you have been hinting that you wanted to sample my cooking, so today is your lucky day. Joey Armstrong, you are one man who never ceases to amaze me. That's the idea, he says. Like I said, man, Joey is a little dirty, but he's swag. I mean, I'm sorry. He at one point I wasn't digging him, but you know, I'm on the fence a little bit, but he got swag. He knows how to charm the panties off a lady. He really does. I said we went all week without seeing Ashley last week. We went all week without seeing her, and here she comes on my screen, and Jan is over there at her box. I could have sworn I saw the slivered almonds in here somewhere. She's looking all in Ashley's refrigerator. Why you ain't cussing her out? If it was Derek in there, you'd be cussing him the fuck out, being all in her refrigerator. Ooh, she said the almonds, right? I put them in the cabinet. I had to sneak a few before you put them all into the green bean casserole. The jokes write themselves, y'all. I have never tried green bean casserole. I mean, I don't want to be offensive, and I'm not, but you get it. We don't have that. I've no. Wherever I've gone, no, I've never. I mean, I'm sure it lasts a long time, but if I'm gonna have some green beans, honey, it's gonna have some grease, some ham hocks or something in there, some bacon, something to give it some flavor. We ain't got to put that in. Be quiet, Shar. So she finds the almonds for the green bean casserole, and so she promises that it'll be ready the same time the turkey is done. Now I'm gonna say this. Of course, like I told you guys, I always compliment women. If it's a woman beautiful, I'm gonna say it. I'm cute. People compliment me, and I'm not a hater. Jan is wearing them jeans, honey. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna make sure I take my time and put this shit on the screen. She got them jeans, honey, on. Girl, you bitch, you wearing them jeans. Go ahead, boo. Oh, I mean, said Jen. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take your drink, girl. Ashley hugs her mama from behind and says, I miss cooking with you. Oh, they say it brings back so many memories, and it does, doesn't it? How sweet. So they get to make new memories. This is her first Thanksgiving hosting in her own place. And Ashley says she's so excited about that. She says she's happy that it's just them two and Mona. So Mona girl, you gonna go over there and eat some green bean casserole? Girl, I guess. All right. All right. Where's Laura gonna go? Girl, if Mona, you really going to so Ashley was like, "Forgive me if I make any snafus." And so Jan is like, "Girl, I doubt it, girl. You'll be all right. All those friends giving dinners you've had over the years, you'll be all right. You've got more experience than you think." Okay. So we're back at the country club. So we see that Naomi and Jacob shows up. So she gives Nicole some ornaments for her tree. So they give salutations. Naomi hugs him, Isaiah. It's good to see you. Good to see you, big bro. I'm glad you can make it, bro. I'm glad. So Naomi was like, "Excuse me, I see my dad is over there in the corner, so I'm gonna go say hi to him real quick, okay?" Happy Thanksgiving, Dad, Naomi says. Haley. Uh-oh. Bill gives her a hug and tells Naomi, "Oh, thank you, baby. You look especially radiant." She says, "Oh, well, thank you. It must be because I have so much to be thankful for." Hmm. There's a Ray there, ain't it, y'all? I think she's pregnant. I hope she is. I hope that she's pregnant. Ooh, I hope she is. So, he was like saying, "I have so much to be thankful for too, especially for you and your sister." She said, "Well, as this is the day for it, I'm just really grateful that you're improved health since you've been out of the hospital. So I'm really happy about that." "Well, that's all Haley's doing," he says. "She keeps such a close eye on my damn diet." "It's only because I want you around for a long, long time, Bill." "Girl, stop lying. Don't choke on that piece of steak in your throat." Naomi tells her, "Girl, I'm really appreciative. Me and Chelsea really do appreciate you looking out for him." "Thank you for saying that, Naomi." So phony. Whatever whatever little droplings she's giving him, it's a slow death because we've seen him more healthy than not. He don't look sick at all. It's very slow. That's probably some water or something like Man, we gave you the wrong shit. No, Randy. I mean, you don't see no signs of illness on Bill at all. So Bill notices that the gathering is much smaller than normal. So yeah, Chelsea is with Madison and her family. Kat is with Tomas, Martin's family doing their own thing. And of course, Mom and Andre are still in honeymoon mode. So, well, I do know that they're back from LA. I ran into your mom here yesterday. Yeah, they're back, Naomi says, but they just wanted to fuck all day. They just wanted to keep to themselves and be in bed all day. Yeah. Same as us when we were newlyweds. And we still are, sweetheart. We still are. Oh, I did not mean to sleep that long. When I tell you that if nobody else don't show their chest on this fucking show, it's going to be Sean Freeman, aka Andre Richardson. Does Jacob show his chest? Like, yeah, he does. Because I remember Naomi be laying on his chest. He shows his chest. I wonder will Isaiah eventually show his chest? Derek has shown his chest. Yeah, but Sean Freeman definitely going. It must be in his contract. He got to show his chest. So I guess he just woke up because he still is on that damn LA time since they back in the DMV. So that's a few hour difference. So yeah, he comes downstairs and she's downstairs cutting veggies. Wife, what are you doing? Isn't it obvious? It's Thanksgiving. I'm cooking. All right, Danny. So he was like, you know how? She picked up the cute piece of carrot and threw it at him. He caught that shit and ate it. So she was like, yes, I know how to cook. So we back at the red door. You know how them hungry kids get. Y'all ever had kids that was greedy? First thing Tyrell says, when are we eating? They still got another hour for the turkey and the ham got another 15 minutes. So yeah, y'all gotta wait, honey. Just wait. So he's counting down the minutes for Jessica to come over there. That's why he's so anxious. So while they're talking about Jessica, we hear a knock at the door, and Samantha was like, "That'll be June." All right, Martin with his "I have a dream" speech. Now, Tyrell, This is going to be your first Thanksgiving with your mom in a long time, and the last time we'll have Thanksgiving together before you go to college. So try not to hurry and rush the moment. All right? All right? Thank you, June. June came over there looking cute, and she bought a sweet potato pie from Orphe Jeans for dessert. So she's still kind of standoffish when it comes to Tyrell. Hi Tyrell, hope everything is well. He's like, oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, here. It was a hug. So she grabbed her son and hugged him, and she started, squeezing her face real tight like she's finna cry. Oh, well, I do know this is the type of Thanksgiving that either of us is not used to having. So we're back at Orphe Jeans, and that's Ted talking to Eva. Let's make it a new kind of Thanksgiving, he says. All right, tell me something about you that I don't know. Like what? Like, I mean, I didn't know that you were like a basketball fan until you told me the other day. Did you grow up playing? No, my dream was ice skating. No way, Ted says. I love the Olympics. Like, I would try to recreate all of the jumps and spins in our living room. One time, I knocked over this table lamp, and Alan got so mad. So that was the end of that. When I tell you they are bringing up Alan's name more times than not, something finna brew about that man. He's gonna come back from the grave or something. Something is up. Something just ain't right. Who sing that, y'all? I don't like that singer. Now he has a good normal voice, but I don't like the whining. That's a clue. He's a whiner. I don't like it. But he's good. But mama took the hit and she got me some classes at the local skating rink. And I ate it up. I can actually picture that. Little Eva all bundled up on the ice. How far did you take it? I dropped it after a while. It gets to the point where it's all or nothing. Yeah, probably was pretty expensive too, huh? Dana probably didn't have the time or the money to support your interest in it. That is fine. I was no Star Andrews on the ice. Sorry I'm late, you too. Everybody was going over the river and through the woods. At the exact same moment, this is Leslie finally arrives to eat dinner with Ted and Eva. Ted was like, no worries, it's cool. All right. Well, Ted, says, no worries, girl. Eva and I were just catching up, actually talking about things that we missed out on, since she was a little gal and he never knew what that she even existed. So thanks, Leslie. And like holiday celebrations as a family. Don't worry, baby. We're making up for lost time. We've gone over this a few times, Andre. This is Danny back at her little palace, honey. We've gone over this a few times, honey. Look, I could cook. I'm raised a family, all right? I can cook. He was like, well, baby, I know that you can make an omelet. She was like, ah, she chopped down more, whatever she's chopping. He was like, but don't your family normally go to the country club every year for Thanksgiving? He said he does remember going there when he was younger with his Uncle Ted and Aunt Nicole. That is a mouthful, honey. I mean, baby, have you ever roasted a turkey or made a whole feast? I mean, he's just dragging her. She's just busy cutting up vegetables and shit, and he's just dragging her. She said, "Look, okay, this will be the first time, but I got very detailed instructions from Rowena. How hard can it be?" And really, he was like, "Look, I don't know, but hey, I'm all in to pitch in. He says, I can start by washing some dishes. She's like, oh, honey, we don't wash dishes by hand. We use that shiny appliance over there. Oh, so the dishwasher is the dishwasher because it was a bunch of dirty ass dishes in there. She's like, oh, my hubby's clever. I mean, we got another product placement. Cascade, motherfuckers. Cascade, when did Cascade people put this head in here? I mean, hey, Cascade. I mean, y'all is growing. You had Febreze and you had Tide. Now we got Cascade. Ooh, they got a commercial right in the middle of this damn story. He was rinsing. She's like, we don't rinse either. My buddy Cascade handles all that mess. Y'all are really getting cheesy. I mean, so she puts the dishes in the dishwasher and she says, so I can have more time for more important tasks. I guess if you're gonna have a cheesy episode, why not it be Thanksgiving, right? So they give each other a kiss. So he actually puts a pot in the dishwasher. Are y'all gonna put a Cascade in there too? Oh my God, he puts it in there. Come back and give his wife a kiss. He talking about thank you, Cascade. Child, please. So he moves back from her. He says, "Wait, something's boiling." She was like, "My blood when you kiss me like that." He was like, "No, fuck that. No. It's something on the stove." She's like, "Oh no." So she said his kisses distracted her ass. So she's no more distractions. Keep, doing those dishes with Cascade. Oh my God, we still talking about this commercial. Now he's talking about he remembers when his granny got her first dishwasher. She used the bottom rack to store her pots and pans, and she used the top rack for her dishes that she had already washed by hand. So he talks about how he snapped a black and white of his grandmother's first dishwasher, and he won first place at the church fair that year. Found out that grandmammy never really ran the dishwasher like that, but eventually she did. And she eventually taught him how to properly load the dishwasher. How long we gonna talk about dishwasher? Well, they're getting to know each other. They're newlywed, and so oh my God. She she says she can't imagine washing dishes by hand. She uses every shortcut at her disposal. That's when she pulls out one of the Cascade little pod things. Woo! God, he actually let me take off my glasses. Child, they actually showed him loading the Cascade pod in the little insert in the in the dishwasher. They showed a close up beyond the gates. Y'all is running. I can't complain. Y'all are doing it in the comments. Wow. And he was closing that damn dishwasher door so damn close, slow. Damn. So he was like, next. She was like, next what? Give me something to julienne to braise or to bland. And she was like, wait a minute, how the fuck you know those words? He was like, you hang around some of the best chefs in the world. After the fashion shows, baby, you learn a few things. He was like, and I can cook. She's like, yes, you can. He's like, no, I mean, I could cook in the kitchen. Oh, the more the merrier. The turkey's in the oven, so you could get everything you can to help. So he was like, what could I do? She says, well, I decided to keep the menu simple. So candied yam, cornbread, dressing, collards, sweet potato pie, and love. And so they kiss each other. Mwah. Oh, that whole segment was adorable. It was precious. All right. Well, we are back with Joey and Vanessa at Uptown, and he says, "For you, I have spatchcocked the turkey, whatever that means. I know y'all gonna tell me. Prepared pomme duchesse or stuffed or oyster stuffing, and a pumpkin brulee for dessert." So she's, blinking real, hard and wiping her eyes, and he's like, "Wait a minute, those aren't tears, are they?" She said it's just been a while since anyone has put this much effort into making me happy. He says, how long? And she says, shit, I can't remember the last time. He says, well, that, my dear, is a crime. He says, you do know that the only reason why I waited was because I knew that you were still grieving, right? Oh, he says he never wants to pressure her. He is so grateful that she is in his life. Oh, Joey. And he says, and Thanksgiving seems like the perfect excuse to pull out all the stops. But if it were up to May, he doesn't say me, he says May, every day will be a holiday. Wow, that man is in love. So we're back at the country club. So we have who? Jacob, Naomi, Vernon, Anita, and Isaiah. So Naomi is on her phone laughing. So Isaiah was like, what's so funny? She's like, well, Chelsea is spending Thanksgiving with her girlfriend's family. But Madison and her mammy are estranged, but my ever optimistic sister is pushing for them to make things work. Isaiah leaned into Jacob and say, wow, damn, man, a lot of parent kid tiffs happening these days, huh? Well, Naomi says, turns out that Madison's mom is vegan. So they are now eating cauliflower steak right now. I can't wait to meet this mama, honey. They need to bring some type of lightness to this show. I think that her witchy poo powers is going to be interesting. Hell, that seems like a contradiction in terms. Mashed rutabaga with dairy-free cheese sauce and a kale and beet salad. My stomach will be the. Nicole says the things we do for love, honey. But you got to give her credit. She's got the strength of her convictions. Agreed, Anita says. I am very proud of our granddaughter for putting her taste buds where her mouth is. Or something like that. Well, there are a few vegan options on the menu today, in case you want to stand in solidarity with Chelsea, Jacob said. Oh, well, shit. Chelsea can live in her truth, and I will live in mine. Now pass the fucking butter. pass the, pass the, pass the, please. Do y'all know what movie that is? Pass the, pass the, pass the, please. That's one of my favorite movies. Because of that movie, I went to an HBCU. That should give you a little bit of a hint. That was my favorite. It could come on right now, and I would drop everything to watch it like I watched it the first time I watched it. I will always love that movie, always. So I thought that I come up with a few interior designers to come up with an idea, and then choose the one whose designs really blow me away. We're back at the other side of the dining area with Haley talking about interior designers for that damn house in St. Bart's. So I know a lot of people have used Quentin Tate, but maybe we want a woman's touch. And the camera is slowly panning in on him. He hears her and then he doesn't. He's like really numb to her. So I'm thinking I can contact Kiyanda Powell and he just stops listening to Haley and he looks over at the Duprees and they just having a good time. Cause you know he loves Vernon. Y'all know how much Bill loves Vernon. That's like his dad, you know. So you know he feels a little sad not being over there at the table with them, but it was your choice, my nigga. So he was staring real hard. She said, Bill. He turned real quick, like a little boy in trouble. I don't know why you did this to yourself. And don't give me that look. You know exactly what I mean. We've discussed how much it bothers you that the Duprees treat you like an outsider now. I mean, but in the fuck did you think would happen? Did they invite you to pull up a chair to their table? Just a lie. He talking about no, he did not expect that. Yes, you did. And I didn't want to. I was just, he says, he was just distracted by all the commotion. Ain't no commotion. They just over there laughing, honey, having their vittles and having a good time, having conversations, honey. Now, she's looking at him like this motherfucker just lying to me. You'll be dead in 3 months. Now, tell me more about Kiara Powell. He was all off. She says Kiyanda Powell. Right. Kiyanda. Right. That's what I said. Kiyanda. Kiara. Hey, what's up, Mona? She comes in the door. My famous collard and mustard greens, baby. Go ahead, Mona. She arrives at Ashley's box, coming pan in hand, honey, with a big, beautiful smile. Love me some Mona. So they sniff it, you know, Jan sniffs it all through the damn aluminum foil. They really smell good. Ooh, okay. I'm so glad you could be here. Yeah, honey. They ready to dig into that pan of collard and mustard greens. Now, I don't know if Mona's going to eat that green bean casserole. Oh, Ashley says, I'm so happy you can be here. I know how many invitations you can get. And Mona was like, that's right. It's my tradition. Here for Thanksgiving, but I make sure to take my ass home for Christmas, okay? Still, I would not have gone anywhere else for anybody else's dinner. Been right here, girl. Mona and the baby hairs, girl, you better have that, girl. Go ahead. I like the way you both celebrate, Mona says. No loud ass football games, just quiet conversation with good people and good food. Now, I like that whatever that vest, cape, whatever she wearing, bitch. You better wear that. Y'all know I'm gonna be looking that shit up. My damn Christmas list gonna be long. These damn outfits these women be wearing and accessories and shit. I like that because I like to wear capes. Like during this time of year, I'm not a coat person unless I'm just trying to run a quick errand and come back. But when I'm out, baby, it's cape, honey. When I turned in my 50s, I felt that capes were more appropriate for me because I ain't got to fight. I wear bracelets and everything. Y'all know I wear a lot of jewelry on my wrist. So I don't have to fight. I just, just unrobe, disrobe, just whew. That's what I do. I wear capes. I love me a good cape, honey. So we also find out that let's see, Ashley and Jan, they know what all the good tips are online. So Mona got her tablet so they can look through there so they can get ready for Black Friday, honey. She says she got her shopping list too so they can map out their Black Friday strategy, honey. Jan was like, "Girl, I don't know how in the world you could stand so damn organized when it comes to Christmas shopping." She says she has to wander and try to figure out how things work. Mona was like, "Not this year, friend. I'll show you how. I keep a spreadsheet and I keep track of all my Christmas gifts for friends and family, including gifts from previous years so I don't accidentally repeat myself." She's so organized. And so, hey, damn, Ashley made Mona some sweet tea that Jan had told her that she liked. So let's see if Mona gonna like this sweet tea. So you remember Mona says. Jan was like, "Of course I did." And so Mona was like, "Before I sip this tea, bitch, it's just the three of us, right? Your ass didn't invite Leslie over, did you?" "I didn't," Jan says, although the thought did cross my mind. Why? But I wouldn't put you in that position, my friend. Thank you, Jan. Thank you. Well, damn. The chef put both feet and a hand up in this food today. We are back at Orphe Jeans. And they are definitely doing these close-ups of all these desserts, baby. Chow, like I said, is a blueberry cobbler, sweet potato pie. Ooh, I don't have a whole pie, I just got a slice of what I'm gonna eat on Thanksgiving. Child, that's that type of food. You just like, I'm glad I'm not driving, honey, because you gonna drive. You ain't never lie, mama. Who knew that fried turkey could be so juicy? They got a delicious looking sweet potato pie too. And a cobbler. Okay, I don't think I could even eat or even handle anything else right now. Me neither. Eva says, "Well, if you change your mind, you can go along with me later to Martin's for dessert." Hmm? Really, Dad? I mean, thanks for including me. I hope he ain't including Leslie to go over there. He was like, "Look, Martin understands that you're part of the family now. I mean, so much can change in 6 months." "Will Kat be there? I don't want to cause any more tension between her and Martin." "Well, Kat went out of town with Tomas. So I know she didn't want to join us for today's meal, but leaving town altogether just so that she wouldn't run into me? I mean, things haven't changed that much in 6 months." "Look, just be thankful that you'll be at least able to spend time with your brother, your niece, and your nephew without worrying about Kat throwing a tantrum." "Right. And can you please tell Martin thank you for the kindness? But I did have a prior commitment." She gonna go on over to where's she going? You know, Jan. I mean, she probably go over there to Ashley's house with being uninvited. I was wrong. She said, "I'm going to the hospital to visit Peaches." "But maybe next time," she says. And Ted looking like, "Bitch, I didn't invite you." Would Martin have been okay with her being over there, Leslie? Because Eva's family, not Leslie. Like, yeah, Eva is the family, not Leslie. I don't think that he was. I mean, he did look at her, I guess. I don't know. We're back with the Richardsons, honey. Danielle and Andre. Child, I wish I would have taken her her advice. I just finished like marinating like some turkey wings that I'm cooking. And so I bought a garlic and I was fighting to get that thing open, get the damn skin off, and all she just did was put it down and slammed it on the kitchen counter, and all the peel just came right off. Okay, I should have watched this before I even damn marinated my damn turkey wing. He was like, "Look, it's perfect. So no more talk about that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the kitchen, okay?" He was like, "Okay, I stand corrected." And damn it, we hear some fire alarm beeping. That sound like my damn thing when I be burning my damn incense. I'm like, Bitch, all I'm just doing is burning the incense." Ooh. So they got the fire extinguisher for under the sink, baby, and that damn turkey looks just as black as that pot sitting on the stove. Then she's telling him she going outside trying to wave the smoke outside her balcony window. She's talking about, "Watch my counters, the marble, please." Girl, ain't nobody think about them damn marble counters. When I tell you Vanessa has a fucking body, them legs is big and muscular. I hope that I can remember to put her walking from the bar to the seat. And Joey's asking her tell him about her visit with the kids. they doing all right. Child, that bitch, her legs, child, she probably do squats, leg lifts, bench presses. Her body is just together. I love her legs. Her legs is gorgeous. Deanna is not quite ready to come home yet. It seems like she may never be. She'll be coming. I even offered to sell the house, even if it would make things less painful. She just didn't want me to do that either. So I can't wait to see her because I want to see how close they're going to really, let her and Donnell look alike. Because Donnell was cool. I thought he would be up there a little longer, though. Um, I liked him up there. I really did like him up there. I just really thought that he would be up there a little longer. So I can't wait to see when she comes, and I'm sure she's coming, but can't wait to see what she looks like. So Joy was like, "Well, yeah, daughters need their mothers, and she's like, she is just so lost right now. I really don't know what to do to make her feel better." He says that, well, she does seem like she's the sensitive type, but I do suspect that Donnell is looking after her. She says, I'm really surprised how close they've gotten because they used to fuss a whole damn lot when they were kids. It's a relief that they've gotten past that part. And most people do, unless the parents keep pinning the siblings against each other. But most siblings do fuss when they're younger, and as they get older, they tend to get along better. But like I said, if you have a manipulative parent who's always in one child's ear and not the other, then they never can go past that. She said, "I'm just happy that her brother is there with her." And he was like, "Wow, I mean, you're all still tender from what happened. You've definitely learned how quickly life can change. When that bitch found out that he's responsible for Doug not being there, she is going to hate him. We thought that she cried before when she found out about Doug dying. Oh, she's going to give an Oscar-winning performance, and I cannot wait for that. I know that's going to be way down the line, but I cannot wait for that." She was like, "Well, yeah, we have come a long way. We certainly have." And he says, "I want to make you feel safe, but not too damn safe, because I know your ass like to have a little free zone of excitement to keep things interesting, okay?" "You really do know me, don't you?" she says. He says, "I like to think so." She says, "And you don't judge me for what or who I am." He was like, "Mm-mm, not at all." "How do I get so lucky?" she says. He was like, "Yo, luck is my business." Then we hear the timer beep. It must be the turkey. So she was about to get up and check the dinner. He was like, "Nope, you sit your ass right there. Today, you don't lift a finger." Oh. We're at the country club, and that dress that Haley has on, it's just looks like an elephant. No, look like a kangaroo pouch around her stomach. "Isaiah, it's nice to see you again." I don't like that dress. I thought that she might have been pregnant the way that it's drooping in the front. It's not cute. If they had it drooping on her ass, then it will probably look better because it'll make her booty look bigger. But I don't like how it's like kangaroo pouchy in the front. I don't like it. "Looks like you pulled it off," she says. Because they met in the lobby area. And he was like, "Pulled what off?" I mean your transition from black sheep to respected member of society." "Oh, you talking about me hanging with the Duprees?" Sounds like a reality TV show. "The fact is, I'm just a guest, and that's only because of my brother Jacob. They're willing to give me the benefit of the doubt." I was in that position once," Haley says. "Family friend. Naomi's very best. Then you traded that friendship into something that you wanted more." What can I say? I'm a fool for love." "You're hardly a fool," he says. You got that right. I'll see you around." And so she skedaddles away slowly. And guess who makes his way over there to the Dupree table? Bill. "I didn't want to leave without wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving," he says. "Okay. We have so much to be thankful for this year." "We were all just agreeing on how blessed we are that Chelsea came home safe and sound," Nicole said, "from that horrendous ordeal." No, that's more than fucking horrendous. That was hell. It was so good. And Ellison, oh my love, you love me, don't you, my love? That was so much fun because we didn't know what was going to happen. I hopefully Bill don't clutch his chest for standing right there in front of everybody. Damn it, we got to wait till Monday before we find out what the fuck happened. Amen to that. Bill says, and Jacob, oh yeah, I haven't forgotten about how much I owe you, Martin and Kat, for helping find my baby girl and bringing her home. None of us have forgotten. Naomi grabs her husband's hand. You was forgetting all the last over the last month when you thought he knocked your ass up. You forgot it then. Girl, I hope she pregnant. Ooh, I hope she pregnant. Ooh. Ooh, I hope she's pregnant. Ooh. We pulled together as a family, the way it should be, Vernon said. Haley comes over there too, and he hugs her, and he was like, "Hey, baby, yeah, we were just over here talking about counting our blessings. Yeah, as we should. I'm sure you all must be so happy for Danny." We certainly are, Anita says, but please don't let us hold you from your own family celebration. So we're back at the red door. So we have, Smitty talking about how grateful he is for whatever. I'll listen. I'll do the cliff notes. And June is there. It's a really great occasion. So I don't want to, you know, gloss too much over this, because it's very important. It's a really great time of the year. So be grateful, honey. Yeah. So Smitty was like, "Okay, Samantha, do you want to talk about how grateful you are?" And she's like, "Sure, Dad." And you could tell her voice kind of got little, had something in her throat. She just cleared it off like the consummate actress she is, and she continued her line because she know you got to get this shit right on the first time. Y'all saw that video I shared with y'all. Oh, did y'all? No, I shared it in my members group. But yeah, she shows that you have to get that shit right the first time. So she talked about all the food around the table that she's grateful for. Girl, I feel you. I can't wait to eat mine. I hope I can because I've been full. Oh, I want to eat. I'm hope I can do it. She says, "I'm just being for real. The food slaps." I am grateful that you guys are making sure that I don't grow up too fast. And if you repeat that shit, I'll deny it. She's so evil. All right, Tyrell, your turn, Martin says. And Samantha was like, "Yeah, honey, beat that, bro." I'm grateful for Jessica. We didn't meet under the best circumstances, but we've gotten to a real place. I think that I might be falling in love with her. They were okay with him talking about think about falling in love with her. I guess Martin is like, I ain't gonna get on his ass now. But they was cool with that. They just like, wow, falling in love. Well, I am grateful for for a healthy family and going back to work. That is what Smitty said. And so Martin said he's just grateful for everybody at the table. And June is got the handkerchief baby doing that church dab. If you at church, you dab them tips real good so they won't mess up your makeup. So that's what she's doing, honey. June is going to cry every time she's on screen. So Martin said he happy to be back home. See everybody just continue to grow up, and that's priceless. He just happy to be home, baby. So she dabbing her face. Ain't no tear coming out nowhere. Mark was like, "Oh, June, if you all choked up, you ain't got to say shit, girl." She's like, "Honey, are you kidding me? This is all I ever wanted. To see my children being loved and cared for in this way. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. This is more than I ever could have imagined. Thank you. Thank all of you. And thank you, baby," she says to Samantha, "for sitting me in between the two of you." The funny thing is that one of y'all said in the chat that June, the girl who plays June, is 40 and the girl who plays Samantha is 30. It's just a 10-year difference between those two. That's crazy. Back at the Richardsons, he pulls out that damn burnt ass turkey. He's like, "You know what? It's cool. I'm in the mood for some Chinese food anyway." That's one thing about Thanksgiving. If nothing else is open on Thanksgiving, it's going to be a Chinese motherfucking restaurant. "Babe, you don't have to try to impress me," because she looks so sad. "This isn't about dazzling you with my culinary prowess. It's about making a special day for you. You don't say it much, but I know that you miss your parents." So she said, I'm sure that he misses his traditions. He was like, "Look, Danny, it's been a long time." She said, "Look, wait. I know that I drew a line in the sand about you spending your day with your Uncle Ted." She said she took a piece of that away, that extended home, the extended family that you still have. And I just wanted to do something that would make up for that, baby. I just want this place to feel like home, too." He was like, "Oh, well, look, I don't mind seared turkey." So he gets a knife and he said, let's just see if it's still tender on the inside. Yeah. Shit. he he put the knife in there to try to cut it. so he can see if it's tender. Shit, the handle to the knife broke off. That means it's tough. What the fuck? So they just laughed, and Cascade is sitting there laughing with them. How sweet. Eva, your new friend Isaiah is friendly with your brother Martin. We're back at Orphe Jeans, and that is Leslie bringing up Isaiah. Why? Really? Eva says, Yeah, I saw them chatting at Uptown the other day. So Martin probably wouldn't mind if you invite Isaiah for dessert too. Hmm? That's a good idea, Ted says. I don't think Martin would mind. Actually, Isaiah's with family today. Ted was like, "Well, I'm happy to hear that shit, because it got into quite a rift between Isaiah and Elon at that damn wedding. Y'all need to re- be on the gates, create a video, do a memory. All the same people that were at Haley and Bill's wedding, put them in the same places, and I need to see what happened. Put it in a videotape." And I need to see what happened at that damn wedding. I really need to see what Isaiah did back then. I really do. He just gossiping. Ted is a gossip. He said, "Yeah, they got into one hell of a fight at Naomi and Jacob's wedding. Glad they put that shit behind them." And Jacob and Naomi and knows Isaiah. Ted was like, I don't know why I assumed that you would know that. Oh, well, that's funny because that little T never came up in our conversations about him. Because that's who Leslie was speaking at over looking at Eva. Like, you ain't never tell me that he was kin to Jacob. Anyway, Ted was like, yo, I need to get my ass up, go get me one of these pies, honey. I can't show up empty handed at Martin's house without one of them pies. So Ted gets up to get the pies. As soon as he gets up, Eva's like, "Okay, I didn't want to tell you who he was related to because I didn't want you ass to be judging him. I'm sorry, judging him, ma. I mean, he don't even like how his family is anyway. You mean like him being from a family of cops, including an older brother who's determined to throw me under the jail, and not to mention a father who just happens to be the chief of police. Okay, but he is nothing like them, just like Dad said." Hmm. Don't fret, little girl. I don't have a problem with Isaiah coming from a family of cops. I mean, it could even work to our advantage. Connections with a police force. Now, see, honey, that could come in very handy. And Eva was like, "Oh, bitch. You spent the entire morning preparing and cooking this meal, and I gobbled this up in minutes." As Vanessa telling that to Joey. Joey, I mean, the way he describes his meals, it just makes my mouth water. I mean, because he's very refined when it comes to how he does it. And that's part of who he is. Remember, that's how we met him. Vanessa wanted to go to his IG page, and that's all he does is cook. Well, not necessarily how we met him, but it's a little nicety about him. He was like, "Well, that is quite the compliment." She's like, "I couldn't help myself. It was quite exquisite in presentation and in taste. Joy, you are a wonder." Well, thank you. And no apologies necessary. I did this for you to enjoy, and I'm so glad you did. Have you ever thought about opening a restaurant? I bet you that's his restaurant. Let me push play and see what he says. He starts laughing. She's like, "Why the fuck are you laughing? I'm being serious." He was like, "I know you're being serious. That's why the fuck I'm laughing." "You see everything as an investment opportunity," he said. "I honestly feel like you can make a fortune," she said. "Yeah, I can lose one too," he says. "And that is an incredibly volatile business." It is. I've had so many like restaurants throughout the years here in Charlotte, like black owned restaurants. We would go there, have a good time. The ambiance was good. The food was good. You go back there a year later, baby, they didn't pay the license was off. They didn't pay the proper taxes. They be gone. I'm like, damn, still nobody want to, do nothing right. I know it's more to having a restaurant than just cooking, y'all. You got to make sure nobody don't get sick and sue your ass. He continues and says it takes a monumental of investment up front and then an incredible amount of time. He has it both. "You're lucky just to break even," he says. She said, "Didn't you just say luck is your business?" "I'll keep my luck and my shirt," he says. "Thank you very much." Sounds like someone needs to remember how much fun losing their shirt can be. I knew that they was gonna try to get something rolling and polling in that damn restaurant. Y'all better not do nothing on that counter or on that table. So we're back at the country club, and so Haley looks at Bill and says, "Shall we?" So right when they were about to leave, Bill looks over at the Duprees and Vernon is standing up, getting ready to do his toast. And Bill was like, wait, 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 wait. I always like to hear Vernon's toast. Tell you he loves Vernon. He really does. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. She says, I like her little purse. Now that purse is cute. It's blinged out and it's leopard print. Real cute, real cute. I'm going to start by addressing you, Isaiah, because you are the newest member of the fold to join us at this table on this special day. That man with that white beard that's sitting behind Isaiah, he be there. He got the white hair and the white beard. I'm gonna try my best to throw these pictures in there if I remember. But he be there, honey. He be there. Welcome. Anita and I take time every day to practice gratitude. There's a Bible verse that we return to again and again, which says, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstance. Now, I'll admit, it can be a little confusing because how are you supposed to give thanks in all circumstances? What about the terrible ones? So people are looking at each other. Naomi and Jacob looking at each other. Jacob like, yeah, he talking about you. Give thanks, bitch. Just cussed me out 2 weeks ago. So Vernon goes on and says that he's here to give witness that his many years on this earth has given him the sacred power of gratitude. You know how long Martin gets that straight from his granddaddy, so we're not gonna go through. Because I normally don't pinpoint all of what he says in his speech. Y'all know what he said, but it's always profound. So he pretty much says, even if people disappoint your ass, you can still be grateful for those who lifted you up during those disappointing times. So he does a voiceover talking about people who've had broken hearts, they can still have the capacity to love and find joy. And while he's saying that, we see everybody's at Ashley's house. Not everybody, but Mona and Jan are just looking at everything, all of the lists and stuff, so they can prepare for Black Friday. I tell you, they did a pan up on them damn legs of Vanessa. Her legs are gorgeous. So she says Vernon says people who have suffered losses during this terrible time and her and Joy are busy dancing at Uptown. And they can definitely be comforted at those people who have suffered loss and feel the hope that their hearts will heal and that they can actually love again. So he says those of us who felt isolation and not being around other people can feel gratitude for the lessons that it teaches us. So Ted comes over there at the house with a pumpkin pie. June is there. So it's just Ted and Eva. I love that chop that June has on. It's very frilly. Let me see if she's gonna be looking like, oh shit. So she was like, what? And so they gave each other a hug and she's like, oh, it's gonna be a nice Thanksgiving. That damn chocolate doctor is here. So he's still talking about someone who has failed, maybe over and over again. We should see Danny and Andre eating their Chinese food. They can find the strength to pick themselves up again. So I guess they're looking at football. Then he says, those of us who are ashamed of our mistakes can realize it's never too late to ask for forgiveness and be redeemed. And they are showing Haley looking disgusted while Bill is just soaking and drinking up all of Vernon's words. Amen to forgiveness and redemption, Anita says. And then there are days when it's just easy just to be thankful. He says, and thank God this is one of them. So he said their family is overflowing with love and blessings, and maybe we can always try to do whatever we can to share share that love and those blessings with people who are in need, who need them the most. Happy Thanksgiving, family, he says. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay, so it says next on Beyond the Gates. That's the end of it. So are they going to show what's going to happen next week, or are they going to show the remaining of this week? Hopefully next week. Finally, we got Wendy and Giselle on here. So Wendy Wendy is child Wendy Osafo and Giselle Bryant from Real Housewives of Potomac. She says, so I called that number you gave us and she threw it on the table to Vanessa and Danny at the country club. Finally they show up, but Wendy girl, I don't know. It seemed like it's bad luck to be on this show because when you when you on this show, damn it, you get arrested. If you're a reality star, bitch. If you're a reality star, bitch, you gonna get arrested. So, I guess they were customers of her pimps. So Danny was like, "Girl, you trying to see customers at the country club?" And Vanessa's like, girl, I resent being characterized as a pimp because you is a pimp. Okay, madam, then, Danny says. Okay, so um Martin and Smitty talks about how Joey is a dangerous man and how he has him where he wants him. Then Bill comes over to talk to Vern and says, you should have made up your mind. It was your choice. You got in the bullshit that you decided to choose. All that stuff. And then we Randy tells Haley, any particular reason why you tripping with no map? What that mean? And they out in public meeting. Why? So Vanessa's mad and says she don't give a fuck about what people think. And then Isaiah and Eva's kissing again. She says she feel like she's in a dream. And then we see Danny and the girls and Bill sitting at the country club having some sips. Oh my God. And so Danny asked Bill, did our daughters get their subtlety from you or from me? And they both said definitely you at the same time. And then we see an elevator stuck situation. And Shanice said this elevator is cursed because that's the same elevator that that who was it? Andre and Ashley got stuck in when they fell in love. And guess who she's stuck in the elevator with? Tad. Mm. And that was the end of episode number 179, Thanksgiving episode of Beyond the Gates. This has been such a great run. I mean, not just the week, but just being a part of that. I'm part of the BTG family, just recapping because a lot of people are not even watching this. I was doing my friend's hair the other night and she said she never heard of this show. It's like, how dare you? But I'm really so happy that I picked up this show and gained a whole family. Y'all didn't know me prior to February. Some of you did, some of you didn't. And I appreciate everybody. Anybody. I mean, I don't want to start calling names, but I will truly say this. I'm truly thankful to each and every one of you. Um, you guys give me so much joy. Um, you make me hustle. I am hustling, baby. This is a hustle, and I never thought that I could hustle. But when you love it, it's not considered being a hustle. It's just you just do what you love. And I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully I bring joy to you all. I feel like you guys are family. Like there's been a lot of personal things that have gone on in my life regarding family. And you try to be the best you can be, and sometimes there are some misunderstandings when there are some changes that happen. And but you guys have proven to me that I could be myself and you still show up. Even if you might say that you love me, but you don't know me that well to love me. But even if you say it, it's just good to hear it. And I hear it all the time. My boyfriend tells me, my kids, I know that they respect me. I have friends, people that I work with, um, people in my theater community. It's just so much love. And yes, it's tough. This is like the second Thanksgiving that my mom is not here, so it's a little tough. And I did have plans, and that wound up being canceled. So it is what it is. Things happen, but you always have to have a plan B, baby. And that's what I always have is a plan B. Always. So but I'm so grateful, so thankful for love, like truly. You guys will never even understand how much I really do care for you guys. And I try to put the best material out there to make you laugh, even if I'm wrong. Which comes with age. Remember, y'all, I'm 54. And I saw your comment, Michael Parms. If you don't stop damn correcting me. Oh, I know it's Chief. I remember I'm an actress. Remember, I'm here to entertain. Okay. So, but y'all can correct me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But Michael Parms, I'm gonna get you. I have to respect my elders. You lucky you 70. But other than that, I really do care for y'all. Y'all are family. And I know if I fuss at y'all don't be paying no attention to me. Y'all don't pay no attention to me. Y'all just laugh and just shake your head. So, But I really do am thankful for y'all. And again, I cannot start calling names because I'll forget people, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. But you know who you are. People in my members, people who actually subscribe, even the people that are the bush babies that are out there listening and not subscribed. I appreciate you too. I really do. Because all of y'all are the 65 and up women. Y'all know y'all be cussing like me. And y'all are having a good time. And that's what I'm here to do. Here to give y'all a good time. And just continue this on, honey. Just continue it on because I enjoy the show. I love the characters. They need to do a little bit better with the scripts, but you know, shit. Who am I? They're the ones getting paid. I'm not. So, well, I do get monetized on here, but as far as being on the show, but I really do appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. So if nobody ever tells you that I'm grateful for you and that show you no love, I'm telling you, I love you. I'm grateful for you. Um, Sometimes some of us, we get up and we just live our life and we don't even hear those three words. But I do love you. Now don't take it to no crazy type of love, all right? I only am in love with one man, okay? He don't play that shit. He don't. Just so you know, all right? So don't take to no crazy type of love. It's just that I want you to know that I got that God kind of love, that agape love, that love that should make you just feel good, So that's what I'm talking about. So, all right, let me go ahead and get this mishmash together, get it uploaded and edited. Try to throw in as many pictures and videos as I can remember. And I will see y'all in the next video. Like I said, tomorrow will be the part one of the front porch. On Thursday, we'll see. I might pop in. I might do a live. Might. But I do have a little short that I'm putting up of a little character that I play. I love her. I do have a channel already named for her, but I just need to do the material and I just haven't had time, but I'm going to make time for her. And on Friday will be part two of all of the comments from last week. Okay. All right. So I see y'all in the next video. Y'all be safe. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. If I don't hear from y'all or see y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.